Local health officials say it's not a matter of if, but when the coronavirus surfaces in Grenada. And as a proactive measure to combat the imminent threat, one of the 5 strategic pillars targets the most vulnerable population, the elderly. COVID-19 coordinator Dr. George Mitchell says there are 5 strategic pillars that encapsulates Grenada's plan to deal with the virus, and among them is ensuring that the senior members of society are in a better position health-wise to fight the infection.
Based on the data coming out of from the expert CDC and PAHO, the World Health Organization, the virus is obviously reaping havoc among a certain group of persons, particularly the elderly and most vulnerable persons who have what we call comorbidities. What are comorbidities? Persons who are already sort of like sick and are having problems with their health. Persons with chronic kidney failure, with chest infections, with cardiovascular, in other words, heart problems. Persons with cancers, persons who are sick generally. Those are the persons that the virus is affecting mostly. So what we are going to do is to ensure that these persons are in their best possible state of health.
The other strategic pillars are public education, surveillance and monitoring, building the capacity of staff and the medical institutions, and building partnership and stakeholder involvement. Dr. Mitchell says placing emphasis on high-risk groups such as the elderly and people with compromised immune systems is key in Grenada's fight against the virus.
We've sort of like identified them already, and to get people up to the best possible health that they can at this time. In other words, if you have a chest infection, let's try and cure it. Let's try and deal with it as efficiently as we can before the virus arrives. Right. So we're concentrating on that. We're also strategizing to not everybody, not every elderly person in Grenada is in a home. So house visits, we're planning on ramping that up as well, so as to put persons who are vulnerable in the best possible condition to be able to withstand the virus.
As part of the campaign, Grenada has launched 53 Virus, a hotline number for people to provide information if they consider themselves or others at risk. Blossom Alexis Welsh, GBN News.